Hey guys, greetings. Welcome to Vinyl TV. If you are new to this channel, and if you are, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for clicking. I want to thank those of you guys who have been subscribing to my channel. I thank you very much indeed. It means a lot. It helped me to grow. But also leave a comment to all my videos, and this one I'm doing now. If leave a comment, it helped me to grow. Give us a feedback how we are doing. Even if you don't like our content, give it a thumb down. If you like our content, please give it a thumb up. Right. I received a question. Someone asked me, I'm a keen promoter for FIRE, financial independent and retire early, but also I'm also keen of someone to build generational wealth. So this platform, what I want to talk to you today is about, I received a question, right? Someone asked me, Vinay, do you prefer to be a business owner? Okay, the question was, Vinay, I was asked, Vinay, do you prefer to be a business owner with corporation, or employee in a corporation? So basically this is the question I was asked. Vinay, do you prefer to be a business owner with a corporation or employee in a corporation? Obviously, I'm keen promoter for someone to be, having their own business. Some people will prefer to be employee for job security. But, with this situation we are in right now, it's really, important if it's that individual, he or she is able to, open up his own business one way or the other. I think the benefit outweighs the disadvantage. Having your own business is really the way to go. If you put a lot of effort in whatever you are doing, I'm sure it will pay off. So I want to show you some of the benefits, having, a corporation. So business owner within a corporation, so like business owner within a corporation. Business owner with a corporation, first of all, you earn. Okay? Business owner with a corporation will earn, okay, from your business. Two, business owner will spend. Okay? Now, the third one is the business owner with a corporation will pay tax, right? Just business owner with a corporation will earn, okay, spend and pay tax. Now, individual who work as an employee in a corporation, okay, now we look here. Now this is as an employee. So as employee in a corporation, employee will earn. And the second thing is pay tax. The third one is spend. Now, this is something to look for. If you're a business owner, okay, from the sales you make, you earn income from the sales, okay. From the goods and services that you provide, you earn income from the sales you make, okay. Now, you spend here. Spend means you subtract company's expenditure. You subtract some company's expenses, like running your company, insurance, okay, bills. So insurance, bills, okay, subscription, and rent. It's also they are all within what you spend. So all you spend, so whatever you earn first, you earn a living, then you spend on insurance, rent, bills, electricity, power, and what have you. Then from that, the rest of the profit you make, you pay tax on the profit you make. So first of all, you need to earn income, subtract all your expenses, then and pay corporation tax on the profit, okay, you make. Now, but you check out employee. Employee will earn income. Before, you will earn income by working 9 to 5 or night shift or day shift job or whatever your contracted hours, or how many hours you want to put in or you're contracted to do. So you go to work that particular day, put in 8-hour shift or 9-hour shift that particular day, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Some get paid monthly, some get paid weekly or fortnightly, which is 2 weeks. Now, once you put in your hour, the next thing to your employer or the corporation that you work for will do is they will subtract your tax and national insurance number contribution. First of all, they will subtract the tax and national insurance number. And the next thing they will do is they will pay you before. Then after subtracting the tax and national insurance number, they will pay you. Then you then spend your rent. You then use that money to pay your rent, electricity, bills, subscription, grocery, food, your daily food, So this is how it goes. So first of all, working in a corporation, having your own company, you got quite a lot of advantage compared to employee. You have a lot of advantage running your own company. Government look after you, okay, because you are creating job. You employ a lot of people. First of all, you need to subtract all the from the earning you make. You subtract all the bills, expenditures from before you pay your tax. I remember in Nigeria at the same time, some of these companies like Dangote, a lot of them, have a lot of employees, which they need to pay their salary, before paying corporation tax. I remember sometimes government will give them a incentive for them to build road and give them tax credit. That credit, they need to subtract that from the tax they will pay. So if they're supposed to pay, maybe, let's say 10 million naira tax, they will use that, the credit the government give them, they will pay a lesser tax. But as employee, first of all, you earn income from how many hours you put in. The next thing is, they will take the tax before you get paid, and when you get paid, then you use that, what you are paid for, to be able to pay your rent, electricity bill, subscription, even your overdraft. Okay, overdraft. So ideally, I prefer to be on this side, business, instead of employee. I prefer B. I think good on this one. I prefer to be in business owner with a corporation than employee. Don't get me wrong, I'm still employee. I'm still working for National Health here in UK. But ultimately, where I want to be is to be a business owner. The benefit here outweighs the disadvantage. The benefit here is for you to have a business that people want. You supply the demand. Find the business people want, demand for goods and services, something that you can provide somebody want to, key in, somebody need, or the community need, or the whole world is looking for. Try and look for that. And once you have that business, in Nigeria, Dangote is in cement, sugar, rice production. There's a lot of other companies who are into production of palm oil. Okuma is into production of palm oil, like UBA, Zenith Bank, now into financial service. Okay, so having your own company, like Zenith Bank, it was started by individual, Jim Ovia. The same thing applicable UBA was started by Tony Elumelu, is CEO. All these companies, Dangote is started by Dangote Cement. Dangote Cement is started by Dangote, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. So ideally, if you can register your own company, trying to start a business and find something that the world is looking for, something that is no service that is people are not giving at the present time, or some services that are scared, or people are trying to find that alternative, how to solve that problem. Try and solve a problem. Try and deliver a service. Try and look for a business that you can deliver to solve a problem within your community or within your country. So having a business really is the ultimate. You might come across a lot of issues, you might make a lot of mistakes, but ultimately being a business owner is, within a corporation, is best idea compared to being an employee. But if you can't start business, you can be an employee, and from there you can link up with your colleague or develop a plan. You can raise money from being an employee and make a plan, and from there and move on to be a business owner. So this question is the question I was asked. So I thought to do it a justice, just to say, really, I prefer to be a business owner, than being an employee within a corporation. Being a business owner, you earn income, then you spend, pay all your expenditure before you pay corporation tax here. But if you're an employee, you earn income, then pay tax, then you spend the rest, and nothing will left for you. Okay, so I thought to share this idea with you. Ultimately, is for you to be a business owner, from there, from there really you grow. Okay, that is really where to go about it. So this is the question I was asked, do I prefer to be a business owner or an employee in a corporation? Ultimately, I prefer to be a business owner, because of the incentive. You create something that will last even if you're not here. Your company, if you really start, it will outlive you. As far as you create something that is powerful, if you create a business and a company that is really good, it will outlive you, and generation will be, your children will carry on looking after that company for generation to come. But as employee, you go to work 9 to 5 job. If you don't work, you will not earn a living. So ultimately, its idea is for you to be able to find way to be in financial freedom by creating a business, by also making sure that you are entrepreneurship, you are investor, you are making plans. Also, you are making using your money to work for you, making money to work for you instead of putting more hours. Ultimately, it's for you to use, earn income here, invest it, or try to use income from here, become an a business owner or real estate. That is how to go about it. I don't think you can, from all the books I've read, employee are quite, you cannot move out from the rat race, if you are an employee. Ultimately, to break the cycle of poverty and being an employee, you need to move out from here to B side, to be a business owner. That is what rich dad Robert Kiyosaki said. He will tell you, his rich dad tell him to be, business owner and investor instead of employee. So I will tell you everything about, ultimately the good thing is for you to be a business owner. You earn income, from your supply, from demand and supply. Then you subtract all your expenses, okay, all the company expenditure, car insurance, company's car, and what have you. Then before you pay tax from the profit you make, okay. But if you did not make any profit, you won't pay any tax, okay. But then employee, you earn income by providing your hours. Then you pay pay tax. The next thing you do is you pay your rent, council tax, electricity bill, subscription, food, and the rest. Okay, so I thought to explain to you, ultimately is for you to be in a business column. Yeah, if you are new to this channel, guys, and if you are, please consider subscribing. I thought to share this idea with you because this is the question I was asked, whether I prefer to be a business owner. That is ultimate goal of mine. Okay, my goal of mine is to be a business owner and helping people out there, have a corporation that help to lift poverty. But if you're an employee, there's limit of what you can do, because you are putting in hours, but there's not sure how many hours you can put in life. So ideally is for you to have a business, and then for your business to grow. Once your business grow, the demand is up, then you should be able to look after yourself and employ your employee. But over here, it's pretty much you putting more hours, and the more hours you are putting, the more tax you are paying. Also, first of all, you need to pay tax anyway before you get paid. So if you earn income here, then you pay the tax before you get. Then the next thing is, after you get paid, you spend with all the bills, and pretty much like everything will be, before you know it, you won't have much left. But with this business owner, you can have company's car. There's so many things you can have here that is beneficial to run the company effectively, which you need to subtract before you pay corporation tax. Okay, guys, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed for stopping by. If you like what I've just explained to you, please consider subscribing. Thank you.